yes. Baby.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so we are at the 8:08 mark or hour. And we are back with another Activated Morning program, or another part or segment of our Activated Morning program. So good morning to everybody who is on their way to work, or on your way to Galavant, for those of you who are fortunate, those of you on vacation, and you're probably going to do some sightseeing. For those of you who may be in the Grenadines or even here on mainland who are engaging in some repair work, happy that you have us with you to keep you company. All right. So, Christal.
Yeah. I was trying to find that thing really quickly now. With the team that's going forward for Paris Olympics 2024.
Oh, the message. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I know we have a swimmer. Quickly to find it back.
All right.
That's all right. There we go. So a team of 4 coming from 784 Sports News. A team of 4 was named to represent our islands at the 2024 Paris Olympics to be held in France. Français. Bonjour, monsieur. From July 16th to August 11th.
Bonjour, monsieur. No,
Bonjour,
madame.
Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour, les enfants. Bonjour, tout le monde.
Somebody will be so proud of you. Anyway, speaking that French without content.
Madame
yeah.
Cadogan and Madame Beach. They'll be so proud of me. As well as the whole of France. Thanks. The team consists of swimmers Kennis Green and Alex Joachim, who will contest the 50-meter freestyle. The other 2 members of the team are Shafika Maloney and Handel Robin, who will both participate in the 800 meters. Both of them are national record holders. All the best to the team. And remember, we'll be cheering for Team 100%. We rep 784. There's a very nice picture, by the way, from Olympics SPG. Team St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I have the 4 of them there to run into. Well, the 2 that swim in sign up, but we understand what they mean. The swimmers. And a nice, pretty SVG flag.
Mm-hmm. So I think included in that 4 is Shafika and Ruban. Handel Ruban, right? So, of course, congratulations to them. And as Christal said, yep, wherever Vince is there, we support. Well, once you're doing something positive, we support.
Facts.
All right.
You'll get licks if you're doing anything negative.
Yeah. No, we disown you. We don't claim such persons.
We don't give them licks. How you
and
going
disown?
No, we disown. Prodigal son.
Nah. Once you bring our country's name into disrepute, we don't accept you.
What would Jesus do?
Disown too.
No, he will never. We just come from a big consultant, so he will never disown you. Right. Do like the daddy in the Bible when the son was misbehaving and he go about his business and he came back and they threw a big feast because he repented of his sins, and daddy never gave up on his youth. You understand? Don't ever give up on your people. Roleza.
You finished preaching?
Yes, it's supposed to come in.
You
now,
want
and
what? $50 bills, $20 bills, $100 bills?
Actually,
what do you want?
considering my present circumstance, I forget to pass home. I don't mind, but this is really good, really good. I can't wait for the day where we get like so many that we forget all of their names, but bit by bit we will get to that point. Congratulations for actually making it to this point, because it takes a lot. So just continue to support the ladies and gentlemen, to men to women. Hey, balance it out. Continue to support them whenever you see something on social media, like, share, comment. They follow us. Isn't it coincidental, right, that the 2 athletes are both running the same race?
The 800 meter.
It didn't pop. Yeah. And the two swimmers are swimming the same race. It didn't pop again. Sound effect. Jesus. 50-meter freestyle. Isn't it coincidental?
I can tell you're absolutely very hungry this morning. I could tell.
Mateo outside was
okay.
But yeah,
All
it's
right.
really nice. And you see, this is one of the reasons why people, parents and educators need to be a bit more open-minded with what is being like offered and what they're getting their children into. The extracurricular activities. Football is not just a thing that you just go outside after school and
Sweat.
kick, you know, or
Just for sweat.
during break or lunch, you go like kick a ball with your friends. Athletics is not just a fun thing, you know, just to kill time and to make sure that your children are fit. Tennis, the same thing. Sports and the creative arts is not just something you do. It is a fruitful career, and we see it. We see it.
Yeah, that's the thing in this day and age, or in this modern times, or this advanced time, you know. Again, as always, a point that I always echo, it's to break away from what we know to be traditional roles in life or traditional careers in life. You know, you legit can make money from the things that you actually enjoy doing, and you know, along with this, you know, many persons are able to receive sports scholarships. You know, so where the persons like myself who did not play a single sport had to go and take a student loan. You know, it's not too late to play a sport. Yeah, I lazy. I am lazy. I only look fit. I am lazy.
If you don't want to be physical, you could work your mind, play chess.
No.
All the chess players look at you.
Yeah, you know who's that? Mr. Cottle.
I know.
Yeah.
Himself. Look at you.
Morning, Mr. Cottle.
He will look at you in disdain.
You know, I never understood chess, but I guess it's because I never took the time to understand it.
You like
it. Yeah.
I'm speaking prophetically.
No, there's a song that came to my head, but yeah, it's not
No, don't sing it.
I won't sing it. Yeah.
I feel like it's inappropriate. But yeah, like think outside the box, people, right? There are tons of people who have had opportunities to go away and study. They're studying right now on athletic scholarships, on tennis scholarships, basketball scholarship. I've not thought of a netball scholarship, but maybe in time. I feel like I see a call in the background there. Yes. Anita. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Christal. Good morning, Roleza. How are you?
Morning. We good. We nearly think you throw you up, but yeah.
No, man. No. I listen religiously, but I just has not been calling. Thank you very much for the recognition.
Well, I heard you Sunday, so I know you're still listening.
Of course, yeah. And how is he? How is my son? It's a shame I have to ask you about my son.
Yeah, well, so it goes sometimes, but I think he's okay. He should be okay. Yeah, I haven't been in.
My regard.
I will.
You haven't been in contact.
I haven't been in contact, but yeah, I think he should be okay.
Okay. Christal, how is the little one?
Oh, he's
keeping
wonderful.
You busy?
What?
Keeping her young and fit.
I have to start going to the
she's
gym.
talking about sports. He keeping her young and fit.
Yeah.
I know. Well, yeah, she need another one right now.
Hello.
So she will get it.
I think most young persons have adopted the one child policy. It's not a mandate for the government, but many persons have adopted the one child policy.
No, please.
Yeah,
no,
I know, but then later down I would say, oh, I wish, do like me, man. Get it out of the way. You know, my boys and I we look like husband and wife now. You know what I mean?
It's a very hard sell for me. It's a hard buy. Yeah, but he's an adorable little boy, yeah?
Yeah. Just continue to take care. Yes, I'm just in my own world about home and, Lord, the devastation. I'm telling you, you don't have to have the experience to understand, what people are going through. But when you have the experience, it's a different thing. At 11 years old, I had that same experience, We had to sleep in a praise house, as a praise house Roleza with these converted people. My godmother had one. We had to sleep in the Mona room, and my sister had 2 boys and me, and the guy, she had them for me, Mr. Joshua gave us some lumber, and they did lick up thing. We had to use flambeau I mean, to finish it, to get in, because it was Holy Thursday and they already had their arrangement to put down what they call pilgrim the Friday night, which was Good Friday. So we had to get out. So we store our two little cups and two spoons on the other house next to on the plastic, and the fall them sure had a good feel. You understand?
Oh,
So
no.
I'm telling you, it's
Did you
not.
eat the
But
fowls after?
yeah, only used to eat them at that time. You couldn't buy chicken, Crystal. I mean, good for the people today who can buy Kentucky. We used to run them down. I mean, and insert our finger, to feel, what the
Excuse me?
eggs are.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, okay. No, okay, all right. So I'm learning something today.
Oh, hold up. Pause. Do
Yeah,
what?
insert your finger to feel to find the egg. See how near it was to come out.
Okay.
Because yeah, you don't understand. You
No,
would
I
know about
understand, but
that,
I just
Crystal.
didn't know that was done. Okay.
Yeah, because see how far, because you have to watch them. I mean, other people will tell you that they know about this, because if it come
Hell
out
no.
and you ain't see when the dog gone with it before you.
No, no, no.
Okay.
That dog had to go. Sacrifice. I rather
Well, you see,
sacrifice the dog
it's
than
not
my
always
finger.
your dogs. You know what I mean?
What's I mean? That dog will go too.
Yeah. But Crystal, I don't know. I don't know who I should ask. I was planning to call Mr. Weeks to find out this thing. Now, is it that everything you send, Chris? I'll get off the phone soon. Is it everything you send must go through Nemo and the Red Cross? Am I hearing
No.
right?
No. There is concessions. There's very free concessions happening at this time.
Yeah, I know that. I know, but what
Right.
I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
my girlfriend and I, there's an institution in Georgetown that we send stuff to. I would
Mm-hmm.
send them to my best man friend, and he will take care of them that side of town and deliver it to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting some stuff he was to send for them now and then for Christmas, but I have to divert. But what I want to do, I have a friend who in charge of a shelter. So I don't want to send food. And so my girlfriend and I decided we would send clothes and like snacks, soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, and
Mm-hmm.
stuff and pads and stuff like that. But I want to send it directly to the shelter and plastic bags, and she can make a package and give to individual. I don't know if they would want that, or you have to send it to Nemo. That's what I
No, you
want.
could send it to her. You could send it to her,
I
and
can.
yeah, you can. Right.
But I think as part of that too, you should reach out to Nemo to make sure that you don't duplicate items, because there might be something in line for that particular shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of getting like a bunch of
Excess, yeah.
toothpaste, and when they're already going to get toothpaste, you could probably redivert those funds to something else. So I would still reach out to Nemo, but still send it to somebody else. If you
Well,
understand?
she's trustworthy. We are good from interception. So even if I send it to her and they already think, I think she will do the honors. And like the
And her name.
send
It's
anything addressed to anybody, and then they yeah. So I
Okay.
have some adult pampers and what's not and everything like they say. Yeah. All right, guys, I wouldn't have the program any longer. You guys take care. And I'm listening religiously. I have two commerce lady, and one is stuck on WEFM. All right, then have a
All
good
right.
one,
Take care. Good
Crystal
hearing
and
from you.
Louisa. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care, bye.
All right. Okay, so let's quickly jump into a story here. So reading from Searchlight newspaper, well, Searchlight VC, Barrouallie couple afraid to return home after Boulder smashes bedroom. So Barrouallie couple have decided to Barrouallie couple have all right decided to relocate from the home they shared for 5 decades after a boulder smashed into a house, causing significant damage to the structure. Osborne and Deborah Frederick, residents of Glebe Hills, say they are grateful that their lives were spared as the incident occurred just 15 minutes after they left to attend a family member's funeral. Look at God. All right. The couple, I'm saying look at God in the context of
Missing.
time, right,
Yeah.
of it missing,
Yeah.
right? That's what I mean when I say look at God. The couple, the
Because
couples
the reason they left was to go to
and a funeral at
a
that.
funeral,
right?
right?
You know, The couple said they had no plans as to where they will reside as a result of this incident. Though it was only one bedroom that has been affected, the couple said that they are being advised by residents to relocate immediately, as there are still several boulders that remain above their home that pose a threat to their safety. On July 13th, while the couple was at Deborah's brother's funeral, they were informed that a boulder had smashed into a bedroom of their 3-bedroom house. In that bedroom, they had a TV, bed, and dressing cupboard. All right, so that really is the essence of it. A boulder smashed into a couple's bedroom, and it is a large boulder. Several places or several news sites is the word I'm looking for, carry this story, and with it several images, right? So you can have a look at that. But one of the reasons why it is that I wanted for us to talk about this is because of the fact of sometimes, and this is in no way targeting this family, this is in no way targeting this family, right? It's just I remember a similar situation like this happened in Layu, and oftentimes it begs me to question where persons have chosen to live, chosen in the sense where it may be family inherited property, or it may be maybe lands that they might have bought, right? Or whatever the situation in terms of how it is they came to acquire lands. But, there are sometimes that persons end up building in precarious positions, and then we meet upon situations like this. And when we have to look at situations where there's heavy rains, I often wonder how at ease are some of these persons within their property.
Can't be too comfortable, but sometimes when you're so accustomed to every time rain comes, nothing happens, it may not be something that you automatically think about. It me. And I'm only speaking because I only say me because I don't have that experience. So if it is that it is different, then so be it. My sincerest apologies. But I think sometimes when you're in a position where you have to survive and you're just trying to survive, I don't think sometimes we look around and consider. Sometimes it might be that particular piece of land has not had anything happen to it in my lifetime. So in my mind, nothing is ever going to happen over there. Because for me, there's no history of land slippage, boulder breaking away, and what's not. So it's not going to happen. That over there stops since my grandmother been here. It never happened. So you might feel safe going to live in certain places. Even though, like, if somebody else drives across a certain area, I'm like, boy, I don't know how these people brave, boy, to live under these. But after a while, they get accustomed to it because nothing has ever happened. Sometimes it might be risky and they know it's risky, but they feel like they don't have a choice.
Right.
So they just take the risk and live there because history has shown for them nothing has ever happened, so nothing will happen.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations where, I think about it, and of course I try to put myself in the position of the persons who live within these homes, right? And and then it comes to another, when we have to look at it from another angle, where the state now has to get involved in some situations, depending on where persons have occupied it, whether it's, let's say, to remove the boulder so that persons could get access to their homes, etc. So, and in this case, it's a boulder that I'm talking about, but I'm even looking at situations where persons live, let's say, close to a river, in a river, right? And the thing of it is that we have to look at it in the broader context of, yes, we know that persons are occupying places based on their economic positions, right? But when we are faced with situations of natural disasters, then do we then turn around and comment on such persons where they're living because of the fact that they are in a prime situation for destruction to happen, whether it's loss of property or loss of life? And there are times when I look at certain places, I wonder, what does planning do in these situations? Do they drive around? Do they advise persons that maybe they should not be there. Have these persons who, yes, based on the economics or the finances that they have set up a home in a particular place because of the fact that maybe it might have been squatted land, right? But then that puts additional pressure on the state, where if something does happen, to be able to find suitable accommodation or suitable places for them to live. You know?
Do you think if these people had enough finances that they would go and live in a place that's known to be unsafe?
But that's the thing. Do some persons even recognize it as such?
Right. So, I mean, things will boil down on the state. For everybody, yes, but for our vulnerable people, that's one of the requirements or mandates. I don't think I'm using the right word. Responsibilities. You have to look out for the most vulnerable. You have to look out for everybody, every intention, and most particular those that are vulnerable, because not everybody is in the same socioeconomic bracket. So in terms of like responsibility, it just something that just falls into place. I find in terms of planning, I can't speak for planning. I cannot speak for planning, but it must be very tedious because of the manpower versus the number of people. As fast as like somebody moves from somewhere,
they go
somebody
back.
moves
Right.
in.
Correct.
So it's difficult. I mean, look at how difficult it is for them to start talking about the vendor situation in Kingstown. Sorry. Number 2, put things in place in terms of policy, or actually enforcing the policies that already exist. Number 3, then you go ahead and enforce and remove. Do you see the situation in Kingstown? We almost back to square. We said to some square, but we almost back to square one. And it's extremely difficult because you have to deal with mindsets, right? You have to deal with people who are under pressure just to survive. So they have no other means of, right? And you have to learn to balance all that. So it must not be easy for any government institution to manage all these things. That's why in certain instances, they have to take some time to figure out, before I could even talk about moving somebody, I have to have somewhere to put them.
That's the other thing as well too. I don't know. It's just one of those situations that I look at that I know that it cannot possibly be easy, both on the state as well as the individual, because yes, as Christal saying, that you really are going to build, in a sense, what you can afford, right? And you are going to occupy what you can actually afford, or maybe not afford, right? So we do know that it's a very funny position, but it just, I always say that before 2013, whenever it rained, I was okay. After 2013, I start to go into a panic when it rains, simply because not so much even for my safety, but for the safety of other persons, depending on where it is they're occupying, where it is that they have homes, And yes, of course, I'm not targeting anybody. I'm not trying to be judgmental in a sense, but I'm looking out for the physical safety of persons.
Sometimes there's just nothing else that can be done, like in the immediate space. But it's so interesting, not in a good way, how we often make reference to 2013 floods and how a single event could traumatize an entire nation.
Yep.
Let alone to imagine what the immediate families feel like up to today. And sometimes I see them. Sometimes I see them in Kingstown, and as soon as I recognize, my mind just goes straight back to before even saying hello. In a sympathetic or empathetic frame of mind, I just I wonder if how are they coping like today? It's been a couple of years, but still, how are they coping today? But I mean, if we didn't experience certain things, slavery, we may not have had these problems today with land and
if we didn't experience slavery,
had to end up squatting and land.
I wish somebody for me had squatted in Kingston back in the days, though. Legit had wished somebody had squatted. So I could have been sitting down on $1 million property, a piece of property. I'm just saying. And I'm not even going to sell the property. I would be leasing it out.
Come on, man. Sometimes I wish Kingston still had a beach. You understand?
Technically, it does. You could go by the port.
Nah, it's not a beach. It's not a beach.
Listen, when it is this started putting down the sun, I was looking at it. I was like, boy, you could have a nice little picnic here. Of course, I'm joking with this because it's a closed premises. But when I was looking at it, I think I was looking at it from the complex. I was like, nice little beach area right across there. But yeah,
Such a little umbrella. Ella. You put on your little concrete boulders out in the water, so the wave is breaking waves. Breaking waves. The things that break the waves out there, we have them on the windward side of the islands to protect our pure schemes coming from these ladies.
from Pelmani, we ain't scheming. We just
we're just
thinking,
saying,
we're just thinking aloud.
Yeah. Place would have looked so different. But I would have really liked to see live through that beach in Kingston.
But Rose Place had a beach up to last year.
Nah,
there was a beach up to last year, so
it's not the same. Yeah, you know. So I think the land would have been better distributed if we didn't have slavery. Anyways.
Yeah. So that was just us thinking aloud, or me thinking aloud with regards to where persons tend to settle, and as a result of where they settle, the physical harm that could possibly come to them or their property, right? Yes, I started off with a reference to the couple in Barrouallie, but of course it's not just applicable to this couple in Barrouallie. And it's just something to be mindful of, as the nation is possibly going to be faced with more rains, more land slippage, more natural disasters heading our way. So yeah, it's just something for us to think about in the context of looking out for our citizens. All right. So we are going to take a quick break at this time and then be back with more Activated Morning.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a whole new world out there. Reaching new customers and getting products faster. That's what it's all about. Ocean freight rates are skyrocketing, so don't pay more for slower service. It's time to switch to faster, more reliable air cargo service with SkyMax Cargo. Up to 3 flights weekly to and from the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean islands. Providing excellent import, export, and e-commerce solutions to put you ahead of the competition. For special low rates on small packages and air cargo, contact SkyMax today. 784-456-5400. Local agents SwiftPack, Interprime Cargo. Call 784-456-5400 to book your shipments today.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Courts Ready Cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, you already know. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Do you want to feel clean or refreshed after using the bathroom? Whether at home, work, or play? Welcome to My Smart Toilet Seats. All of our products wash your private parts after using the bathroom without the use of your hands. Let's hear what our national table tennis champion, Damian Dublin, has to say.
I tried it and it works. There are 4 options. Simply add an attachment to your existing toilet seat, or choose a non-electric seat, or better, an electric seat that washes and dries you with warm water and air. Lastly, get a complete smart toilet that also flushes itself. What are you waiting for? Get your smart toilet seat today. Be smart, be refreshed, be clean, be a winner like me.
Our smart toilet seat is available throughout St. Vincent at retail outlets with the orange flags. You can call us at 457-1703 or visit our website at justwashit.vc.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Me not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive, I just want y'all to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Naya, Neo, that's right.
I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight.
What they say, oh, what kills them
gotta perform for a princess. But tonight, I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan.